I wrote the exam 4 times. 4 times.
Who was paying this?
I was paying my parents. Thank God for my parents. It was not something that was easy for them too. When a child keep failing and failing.
You say who are you want to advise this child? The child, whoa, do another course.
My parents were just there for me.
Hello, everyone. I'm here again. Your favorite host, Abiola Afonja, on the program. Time to tell your story. Today, I have brought somebody, a beautiful woman, an amazing woman, somebody who has experienced life. Let me put it in that way. On academics, she has had her challenges and she has overcome. Today, we'll be talking about how she passed her ICAN examination. But before we do that, I would like her to introduce herself.
Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm Funto Adejare. I am a lover of God, a daughter of God.
I would like to ask, because I believe my audience will want to know too. How did the journey start? I mean, the ICAN examination journey, the professional course. How did it start?
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so I started the journey 2006, 2007. Okay, it was after my secondary school and I decided to go for my JAM class. After the JAM class, I went for the ICAN class. Well, the journey was a very long journey. After
you don't need to say.
Actually, the journey was supposed to be for the first stage was accounting technician scheme. It's supposed to be for three diets, and it's just for 1.5 years. But sincerely, the journey of 1.5 years took some time. That was the first stage. I started going for the class. I went to school. I was in school. I was doing the class, going for lectures. Unfortunately, what I studied in school was different from accounting. So I have to divert a lot. When reading for the ICAN exam, I'll be reading for my school, but I was able to merge the two together. And when I finished from university, I was able to bring out the two certificates. I actually did early childhood education in school. You can see that it's very something different entirely. There was a time that the school exam have to clash with the ICAN exam. And reading for early childhood education, and reading for ICAN, there are two things in time. But when I finished university, I was able to bring out the two certificates.
Wow.
The ICAN, that's the first stage of ICAN, Accounting Technician Scheme, and we call it 8 years. And I was able to also bring out Early Childhood Education certificate. Well, after that, I went to serve. When I was serving, I decided to start the second stage. So I started the second
stage. Before we continue with the second stage, when you were doing that first stage, did you at any point, some Yoruba people rather will say, "Boya ori mi o se kini." Did you at any point think that maybe eleda mi o se kini?
Sincerely, when I got the first result and I failed. I failed.
And now continue again.
Yes, I feel sincerely. I talked about that. When I started the first exam, I failed. At least I feel like out of 4 exams, 4 papers, I failed 2. And I was like, I don't think I can go with this thing again because sincerely, I used money for it. I worked so hard, but it did not work. I was not the only one that failed. People that we did the lectures together, some of them failed. And when I saw them, they were like, I'm not going to do this thing again. No, it's so much. But in my mind, I was like, no, I'm not going to drop it. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to continue and I'm going to do it till I pass it. So I kept doing it. When I did the first the exam, I failed 2. Like I said, you can't go to the next stage until you pass the 2. So I did the 2 exams. I think I failed again one of the papers, but I did not give up. I kept doing it. I kept doing it. And when I did this, the second exam, I think it was maybe the second exam or the third exam. We have this mathematics of day. So I was not good in mathematics then. I wrote the exam 4 times. 4 times.
Who was paying this?
I was paying my parents. Thank God for my parents. It was not something that was easy for them too. When a child keep failing and failing.
You say you really want to advise this child. The child, whoa, do another course.
My parents were just there for me. They were just there for me. Then I have someone there then that he too was there. There's this uncle too that actually helped out. When I failed and I have to tell him that I want to write again. I don't have the courage to even tell him that. But he encouraged me that yes, even though you failed, you will still pass it. I was just writing the exam. But after finishing the mathematics, we call it quantitative analysis or aptitude. I can't even remember. After the first exam, I knew that I was not going to pass the exam. That's QA. After that, I enrolled again. I did it again. I failed. The next time again, I did it again. Sincerely, even when leaving the exam hall.
You wrote this exam how many times?
Well, this QA, I wrote it 4 times.
Please, how much do you pay for each class? Each course?
I think it was like 30 something thousand all day. 30 something.
Money that you would have used to build house. Before we go far, please. Okay, you've done the second stage of ICAN examination.
Yes.
You're at which stage now?
No, I'm done now. I'm a chartered accountant now.
Wow. Now, so after failing and passing, and now you are now a chartered accountant, are you using it to work?
Well, at first, I worked with it. I worked with an audit firm. That was before I went to serve. And later, I got another offer. But I didn't use it to work. But I use it stylishly. Use it to work. Let me just say that.